Warm welcome to a Quantum Astrology report from me, Eva Kristoffersson in Sweden, for the period the 29th, 30th and 1st of April and 1st of May. There is a full moon, the 30th of April, the 29th in US in the evening. Full moon in Scorpio, a Wesak full moon. That's why I decided to do this recording well in time so that you can prepare, because we can prepare, we can meditate, be together and change the timeline for us and for the whole earth. It's, you will see, I'm blown away again and again. Magic. Thank you very much, Cosmic Christie, for guiding me to this Wesak. And what's that for you who doesn't know? Wesak, I will read from internet soldout.org. Wesak. The annual cycle of the spiritual festivals offers opportunity for the people of all faiths to cooperate. Together, the 3 full moon festivals of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini form a united spiritual approach by humanity to divinity. And we have this one is done in Scorpio and Taurus, this full moon. It's a celebration with Buddha and Christ, the big 2 main religions, or what we say. And it's Buddha is the expression of the wisdom of God, the embodiment of light and the indicator of divine purpose, cooperating at this festival with his brother the Christ. The Buddha embodies the principle of light, and because of this illumination, humanity was able to recognize the Christ, the embodiment of the still greater principle of love. So we have a great opportunity to heal and to celebrate the light and to land the light on earth. And for this, I will draw a rune from my Soul Warrior channel. Rune for the magic full moon in Scorpio, 9 degrees of Scorpio, the infinity number, the fulfillment number of 9. Everything is everything, everything is love. And for this, I draw this rune, and we see what that one is. It's here. Should be here. One moment. It's fire. Fire. We can need some fire. And we have some fire. Uranus is still in Aries. This is the fire. It should be in that direction. It's the old rune Nordic. It gives light and illumination. That's the Buddha. And the Buddha star, that's Aldebaran, the eye of illumination, the 3rd eye. And the Buddha degree is, Buddha's sun was 20 degrees of Scorpio, and the moon will come there soon after the full moon. And there's this festival going on to celebrate the integration, the cooperation between East and West, between Christ consciousness and Buddha consciousness. this one tells us we have to take a decision or be aware that we let us be guided by others too much. If your inner voice warns you for something, listen to that warning. This can make a possible catastrophe to disappear. And the catastrophe for us and the earth is the mind controllers, the hierarchy, the kidnapping of earth. And this one is what we end now. This is the inner warning for us with our intuition, and to create from within, to leave the normal, the fear-based, the media, that society, to leave the linear mind, go into our heart, our body, and create from within our own reality. I am love, I am peace, I am whole, I am one, we are one. To get that mirrored back in this world. And by doing this, by so many doing it now, it will be hundreds of thousands of people meditation at this full moon period. We create a new world. That's the ascension into the age of Aquarius. We are doing it right now. I will draw a quantum tarot card also from quantum physics and tarot for this magic full moon in Scorpio. Okay, it's number 13. Oh my God. I just made a lot of starseed reports in Swedish, translating. And 13, that's the 13th sign, that's the Oipicius, the serpent energy, the hidden energy from nature, healing, from medicine, from that we have been killed for, that has been used to mislead us, the biblical myths. We have spoken the truth, and we have been persecuted and followed. And now it's time for this to end. Yes. And this card then, it's about death, I think. Let's see here. Number 13 for the full moon. Yeah, it's death. It's matter and antimatter. That requires you to let go of an old idea or situation and embrace change. What needs to die from your life? What needs to die from your life? Old in us has to die to give room for this new light to land on earth. That's the Phoenix myth, that's the Mars, Pluto, Osiris, and Scorpio energy for the full moon in Scorpio. And you will see in the chart soon. It's such a time. We had a magic new moon recently, and now it's a full moon that's even more powerful. So we check the chart, and the full moon will be here in Sweden, the 13th of April. We celebrate that day very much in Sweden, the day before the 1st of May. It's the Students' Day. The new life starts the spring. But here the full moon for this is at 2:58 in the morning here in Sweden. That means that it's in Eastern Standard Time. In US it's 8 p.m. 58 minutes. And it's at 9 degrees and 39 minutes of Taurus, the royal sign Taurus, and Scorpio, the deep, intensive Scorpio water and moon. Wow. And 939, it's also so freaking awesome. 9 is the infinity number, the Pisces Neptune energy of divinity. Everything, bringing it together. And 3 is a multiple of 9. It's a harmonic of 9. 3, 3, 3, that's 9. And 3 stands for the artist, the expression, to communicate and to perform. And for this, we have we have a trine to easy flowing energy to Saturn, also at 9 degrees, retrograde in Capricorn, our reality, Saturn. And it's giving a possibility to land this in our lives practically on Earth. And we have a square to both the south node and the north node, and it's 10 degrees, so it's very exact. It's a lot of energy. You see, we have these red 2 squares, so it's a box, a quadrat here. And that means that we have an inner opportunity to really change things. And what we change is to create the North Node in Leo. And coming from the cosmic room, the Uranus-ruled Aquarius, where everything is in infinite possibility, also the cosmic, the starseed of radiance. And we bring that with the full moon integration here to land here on Earth in Leo, the royal sign of Leo, at 10 degrees of Leo, where the North Node, our collective destiny right now, and Mother Earth, Ceres, is Demeter, to care for this Earth. And here is also Neptune, planetary node, the North Node of Neptune. That one moves in 1,000 years. This planetary North Node of Neptune moves 9 degrees, I think, in 1,000 years. And it's here now, at the same place, nearly. Yeah, it's the same place, 10 degrees of Leo and 10 degrees of the South Node and 10 degrees of Aquarius, the same as the moon's South and North Node. And that means that we are landing in this time the true spirit. We are shining with the royal Leo illumination shining, but we are doing with the spirit, in connection with the spirit, not the narcissistic, the overly sexual, the abuses, that type of ego. We are shining with the spirit love, with the spirit heart, with the spirit illumination. And that's the Buddha energy also. And Venus, our divine feminine love planet, is here at Hyades, a starseed origin, very close now, coming up to Aldebaran. And Aldebaran is the eye of the illumination, the third eye that Christ speaks about. And it's also the Buddha illumination, the Buddha star, Aldebaran. And we have this big black, meaning that we have IC here and MC here. Our mission, our what we create with our lives right now, in this moment here in Sweden, this is for this latitude all over the world, will be the same houses, is at Antares, the royal fixed star Antares of interdimensional contacts with Andromeda Galaxy, but also the power of Mars, the anger, the directness, the power here, Antares. And here is IC, or the cusp of the 4th house, our home. the illumination, our home. And Osiris, the Egyptian god, underworld god, is at Pleiades, contact with our parents. And Isis is at Orion's belt. Isis is the Venus energy. And Mercurius is in the midst of quantum I am creation of Aries. So we have what I spoke about last time, a very powerful conjunction all this period now. When you, for a week or more, we have Mars conjunct Pluto. That's the card I draw in Quantum Tarot, to die, to leave the old and to give room for the new rebirth, the Phoenix energy. And it's in conjunction with Black Moon Lilith here, the suppressed female that was driven out in the desert with her children because she didn't accept the patriarchy. And we have a lot of stored energy, a lot of stored anger. We need to free that. But also this, Antares. We need to see it and free it and let it out, not on others, but for ourselves, to really let that one out, to give room for the new, to land the new light on earth. And here's a finger of God even here in this one. And it's from here, from this Pluto, Mars, Lilith point in Capricorn, the alchemy of Capricorn. It's a sextile to Jupiter, going under the veil, seeking the wisdom here in Scorpio, and going down both of this 150 degree in conjunct to Isis, the Egyptian divine feminine love Venus queen, in Gemini transformation from dark to light, the balance, the interconnection, heaven and earth at Orion's belt. And if it wasn't even better, we go to the evening, the 30th here in Sweden, because then Moon is in exact conjunction together with Jupiter at the Buddha Sun, 20 degrees of Capricorn, and here it's 19 degrees 24 minutes of Scorpio. Sorry, 20 degrees of Scorpio, it's Buddha Sun. And this is the Wesak real celebration, all this period. And it's about meditation, coming together and using so much inner connection, because we can manifest the new world now. Spread this message, spread the importance of these days, that we go together, that we bring up meditation. Cosmic Christie, I know, will do a live meditation, and be together and spread the message of be in yourself, be in your light, be in the love of yourself these days, to connect, to change this earth now and forever. And it's so powerful because this now has appeared a new, see here, yeah, we have a new finger of God this only hours, because this 150 degree aspect is very narrow. It's only 2 degrees up of that one for the finger of God. So Venus has come up during these hours to inconnect to Saturn, and then we have this North Node and Ceres, and Ceres is exact on the North Node, the Mother Earth and the North Node, and this is the illumination. The Leo, Royal Leo, the Buddha star, everything that we need to shine, the number 3, the number 9, bringing up the Neptune, planetary North Node, the promise of the promised land. And we can land it now with Saturn at 9 degrees of Capricorn. Isn't that really fantastic? With this finger of God. From Venus, divine feminine, and North Node and Sirius, Mother Earth, to Saturn, our reality in Capricorn, right now, right here on Earth. And to heal those old wounds, Chiron now in Aries. The wounds in our individuality, those that we have been killed for. And to heal them and not take revenge, take out our anger, and to be in the love of the new age of Aquarius. It's so beautiful, beautiful times. And this conjunction, the Buddha conjunction, the Wesak, Moon, Jupiter here right after the full moon, is at 9 p.m. 11 minutes. And 11 is the master number. And Uranus is also at 29:11. 11 is the master number, the most intuitive, charismatic number. And 2018, the whole year now, is a master year of 11. If you add 2 and 1 and 8, you get 11. And that's the combination of 1, the pioneer, the quantum I am, and the 2, the more feminine intuition, moon, cooperation. Together. We are doing it. We are the love. We are the healers. We are the peacekeepers. We are the light. We are doing it right now. Spread this message, and thank you very much for listening, and keep going, starseeds and light workers. It's love time. It's really changing this earth, and this full moon will do an immense change in this three-dimensional reality and the ascension to the age of Aquarius. Thank you, and yes.